What is going on, peeps? Your boy Versatile is back with another video, back talking about the Pixel 4 in 2020. Should you buy? I've had the Pixel 4 and the 4 XL. I have enjoyed both phones. I prefer the little guy here in the Pixel 4 just because I like how it feels in the pocket, and I like that I can reach the phone virtually from anywhere with my hand and I have to do too many hand tricks. Not to say I really did with the Pixel 4 XL, just it felt just a little bit more boxy than the smaller Pixel 4. So, should you buy this in 2020? Well, as we know, this came out at the end of 2019 in October, and a lot of people were skeptical about the price tag and what it included. And now for me, I'm like, just keep that same energy with iPhone because you definitely get more on the Android side for that price. And Apple virtually just doesn't give you as much. Whether or not they need to, they don't give you as much, and they feel like they could charge you a hand and a foot. Now, Google still did not charge as much as Apple did, and still tried to stay right at or below the $1,000 price tag point. Now, for the smallest Pixel 4, it was $800 and $900. I do agree that it could have been $100 cheaper for both storage variants. That being said, at that price tag in 2020, no. Do not try to buy the Pixel 4 or the Pixel 4 XL for the original retail price of $800 and $900. Because in 2020, we've already had devices like the Samsung Galaxy S20 that comes out, and if you're gonna spend anything near $1,000, go ahead and get the more reasonable device in the Galaxy S20. Now, that's just like the overall good choice to pick. Now, if you're thinking about experience, if you're going solely for experience, although I can definitely say Samsung's experience has most definitely improved and their ecosystem has most definitely improved, I would say that if you want the pure, solid, best Android experience you can have, you're gonna get the Pixel. Go ahead and get the Pixel if you're buying for experience, because Google, it's a little left, guys. Google's experience is impeccable on the Android side. I mean, it's on parallel with Apple in terms of where they're going, in terms of support for the devices, timely updates consistently, and on track to really show and prove that they will support their older devices. Although the Pixel, just the OG Pixel as everybody calls it, just got retired in December, that was being carried for about 3 to 4 years. And so now you have the Pixel 4, which says you got another 3 to 4 years of support, both in terms of the yearly updates and monthly security patch updates that of course still include bug fixes and whatnot. So just in terms of experience, and you want something that's close, those who may be coming from Apple or want to try Android, you're going to get a very solid experience here. Those who are on Android and may be tired of LG, maybe tired of Samsung, maybe tired of Huawei, maybe tired of Xiaomi, you know what I'm saying? They're done with the blue devices and whatnot. Get the Pixel, get the Google Pixel 4 or 4 XL, because these devices will be solid. Links will be down in the description below. These devices are also basically, I guess you could say, permanently discounted on Amazon. I mean, you can find both the Pixel 4 and 4 XL, or the 4 for like, I think it's $500 to $700. And then you can find the Pixel 4 XL, of course, for like $100 more. So at $700, I could argue that you could still buy this and get that's a very good deal still, despite it being $100 off, because that's the right price point for this is $700, no more than $700. Now, I think you could even find it for $100 cheaper at like $600 and $700 for the 4 and for the 4 XL. So at those prices, definitely do that. And in 2020, leading up to the 4A, we're gonna see more discounts on the 4, as we saw earlier this year. That's why I got the 4. T-Mobile ran a 50% off discount. So like this dropped from $800 to $400, and the 4 XL dropped to $450. So you're looking at like or $480, one of the two. But the point is, they dropped heavily in was that January? So, or early February. So you're going to see discounts on this leading up to the 4a, and of course you're going to see more discounts or permanent discounts leading up to the Pixel 5. No doubt, solid device. Now, if you're looking for specs, if you're just a spec head and you're not worried about anything else but specs, then don't buy the Pixel 4. Buy this year's beast right now, which is the Samsung Galaxy S20 or the Oppo Find X2. I think that's what it's called. That's on par with Samsung's device. Don't buy this if you're looking for specs only. Because although this does still give you solid specs for what it provides, the Solid chip for motion sense, face unlock, fast face unlock on top of that, just good, like futuristic tech, as I said, with the Solid chip, size. Of course, you're getting the best in-house cameras on the market and support. If you're not really worried about all that, I mean, you get 6 gigs of RAM still. Now, of course, storage, 64 gigs, 128 gigs. But if you're not looking for that and you want specs, as I said, the beast right now. This beast right now. Go ahead and get the S20 because, unfortunately, for those who are spec heads and who only look at specs, Google and Apple, for that matter, will not suffice their need for seeing numbers. And so, for those reasons, specs-wise, don't buy the Pixel 4. But for everything else, buy the Pixel 4 because it's a solid device. I still love it. As you guys see, I got this beautiful matrix skin on it from the brand. It's held up very well. I actually did an even better job of applying it this time. You always learn with experience, you know. But this is the device to buy in 2020, especially with the discounts and what you get out of it, especially with the 2 other Google Pixel devices coming this year. But I thought I'd come to you guys real quick and kind of, talk about the Pixel 4 because it gets lost in the shuffle often with Samsung and with Apple and, Xiaomi, Huawei's ordeal going on. The Pixel can be easily forgotten. So I thought I'd kind of refresh our memories on what the Google Pixel 4 has to offer us, even in 2020, despite not being the 2020 Google Pixels. That's it for this video. Hope you guys appreciate and enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments below if you have a Pixel device of any kind, if you're thinking about buying one, if you were to, why would you buy one? If you don't, let me know why. Let me know down in the comments below. With your boy Versatile signing out, and until the next video, wait, fool.